Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mrs. Sobia Suhail is here. Countdown 8, unit number 13. But before starting this unit, I would like to revise a few identity that we know that in algebra, if we take the square of sum of terms, so it is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, but the question is, mostly the students are asking that how it is equals to this one. Okay, we can prove, we can do expansion of this. Okay, expansion like a plus b whole square means a plus b and it is multiplied to a plus b. Fine. After that, do normal multiplication. When we multiply a complete expression to a complete expression, we take our first term, multiplied to the complete the second term. Okay. A multiplied to complete second term. Then take this term plus b multiplied to complete term. After that, open the brackets. A times A square. A times B, B times A, again we will write AB for writing in the alphabetical order. AB plus B times B square. So these are the like terms, so we can add them together. So they will be 2 times AB. 1 AB and 1 AB will make 2 AB. So hence this is equals to a plus b whole square equal to this one, and our this identity is proved. Okay, same like in this way, a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. But question is again how we can take a minus b whole square and multiply it in the same way. So a times a minus b and minus b times a minus b. Open the bracket. A times a square ab minus ab minus minus plus b square. So it will become a square minus 2ab plus b square. It's done. And the third identity, third very common identity which you have done already in class 7 also, that is that a square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b. This is also an identity. Again, that how. Okay. So we take these two terms and we will multiply a plus b and a minus b. If we multiply a times a minus b, then plus b times a minus b, open the bracket, a square minus ab. Then plus ab and minus b square. Now these are the like terms and look very carefully. They have opposite sign. When they have opposite sign, it means we can cancel them. So the rest of the terms are a square minus b square. So these are the review of the previous identities. And now next identity I will do, that is a plus b. If we take whole cube, then how we will solve? Again we will multiply a plus b and a plus b. For the continued product, if we want to do the product, we can. But we already know we will multiply these. We will get a square plus 2ab plus b square. Use this one and then further multiply. A times the complete second term and then plus b times complete second term. When we are doing this one, expanding these, a cube to a square b plus ab square. This is plus a square b. This is plus 2a and b square, and this will become b times b square b cube. Combine the like terms. Like terms, this is like to this one term and this is like to this term because they are variable exactly same. So it will become a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So in this way, we make the identity of a cube. If we take 3ab common, 3ab and here left a and here left plus b cube. So either this one or it is equal to this one. They both can be used equally, whatever you want. A plus b whole cube will be open as a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. And this one, a plus b whole cube equal to a cube plus 3ab times a plus b plus b cube. Similarly, if we open and solve, I will leave this up to you, that open this one and solve and get this answer. Okay, if this in this form, its answer will be a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square and minus b cube. And then in this form, if you take common, minus 3ab, as you take minus common, so first term a left, minus plus minus b and minus b cube. This is the formation of this formula. Okay. Now for supporting our unit number 13, A exercise. It was solved with this one. A exercise will be solved with this one. But for solving 13B exercise, we need to understand the other formula, which is A cube plus B cube is equal to A plus B times A square minus AB and plus B square. One method is multiply these two and get this answer. Other method is that how it can be taken from the other identity. We know that previous identity, as I will write the previous one, we know a minus a plus b whole cube equal to a cube plus 3ab times a plus b and plus b cube. We know that previous identity. Okay. If we take this identity and change, we want to take this one relationship, we can transform this identity into this one also. How? I will show you. Write down a plus b whole cube. Shift this expression over here. It will be minus 3ab and a plus b. Here left only a cube plus b cube, which we want in this formation. We have to solve this one. If we see very carefully, a plus b cube and a plus b, this is a single factor which we can take common. So we will take it common. A plus b is common. Here left one factor is common. So after 3, if one complete factor is taken out, only 2 left. Minus 3ab. One factor is taken common. It is equal to a cube plus b cube. After this, excuse me, a plus b times, if we open the square of this, we know the identity a square plus 2ab plus b square. And this is left minus 3ab. We will write this also in the last. What we do? We just open the square of a plus b till here. Okay. This is the open form of this a plus b whole square. And this is the second term as it is we write. Okay. So don't be confused with the term. A plus b a square plus 2ab and minus 3ab. If we solve, we will get minus ab, because opposite integers always subtract and sign of the bigger digit will be used, and plus b square here. A cube plus b cube, and hence it is proved the same identity. This identity is proved here. Okay. Same in this way. We can get the last identity also. I will write over here in the same page that a cube minus b cube also equals to a minus b times a square plus ab and plus b square. Okay. This is also the identity. So solving the chapter number 13 of this book, Countdown 8, or algebraic expansion and factorization, you must know about the 5 basic identities of algebra. Number 1, I will write again all. A plus b whole square equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Fine. Number 2 is a minus b whole square equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay. Number 3 is a square minus b square is equal to a square, a plus b and a minus b. Okay. Number fourth is a plus b whole cube. A plus b whole cube is equal to a cube plus 3ab times a plus b plus b cube. Fifth, a minus b whole cube equal to a cube minus 3ab times a minus b minus b cube. After that, sixth one is a cube plus b cube, that is a plus b times a square. If it is plus sign, then minus ab plus b square. And the last one, seventh is a cube minus b cube equals to a minus b times a square plus ab and plus b square. If you want to keep in mind this chapter, okay, so you must be good in all these 7 identities equally. You must, if you see any of the formation from right to left or from left to right, you must know clearly, and you must know how to change from left to right or right to left. Okay, so then your this chapter will be good and algebra will be good. If you don't know these identities, you don't know how to derive these identities, how to solve them, how to write them in the expansion form, how to write in the factor form, or how to write in the product form, so you will be very bad in algebra until you have a good command on these identities. So please write down these identities as much as you are getting the good command on these. You're getting a good practice of these, and thank you so much. I think this is good for 13th chapter. In the next video I will explain next. Till then, Allah Hafiz.